Hey, I'm David Johnston. I wrote Gateways. I thought I'd make this little video to show how some of the different power-ups that you find in the game work. If you've never heard of Gateways, it's a 2D platform game set in a laboratory. It's a Metroidvania style game, so it's a large map where you acquire different power-ups along the way, which unlock different areas of the map and allow you to progress further. The first power-up that you get in the game is the gateway gun, which is the kind of main premise of the game. The gateway gun lets you place down two gateways anywhere in the map, and as you pass through one, you emerge out of the other. So you can see I've put down two gateways on the walls there and can pass through them to travel across the map. You also get this view where you can see through into the different areas, so it works sort of quite seamlessly. So you can put them down in any different configuration. You have one on the wall, one on the ceiling. So long as you can only put them down on these concrete areas. You can't put them on this metal section here. So I can put two gateways, one on the ceiling, one on the floor, and you can indefinitely pass through them. So yeah, I can use gateway guns to get like up this kind of area, for example, because it's only got metal along there, so there's no way I can actually place a gateway. The second type of power that you get is you get different types of the gateway guns as you play through the game. So one of the ones that you get allows you to put down two gateways of two different sizes. So you put down a large one and a small one, and as you look through the small one, you can see you get like a kind of mini version of the map. So as you pass through that, you're essentially becoming larger, which lets you obviously jump higher. You can reach different areas. And obviously you can pass through the other way as well. So I've passed through the large gateway, then I'll come out the small one, and I'll come out really wee. So I can get in really small areas that I wouldn't be able to fit in before. Another type of gateway gun is the rotation one, which looks very set. If you remember when I put down the original gateways, one on the ceiling and one on the wall, then it passed through and you drop down. The rotation one looks very similar to the original one, but when you have a situation like that, where there are two different orientations, when you actually pass through the gateway, gravity doesn't switch back the way it should be. It changes round, so I'm now walking along the wall, so it basically stays however it looks when you're looking through the gateway. So I can walk through here and walk on the walls. If I now drop down here to this area where I couldn't actually access before, I can now get to it because I can just walk along the walls. Pressing B at any time, if you're on the Xbox pad, cancels the gateways. And changes everything back to normal. You do get other types of power-ups throughout the game, such as the mirror, which is used here to direct these laser beams that you get. You're supposed to direct the laser beams onto the switches, which open doors. So if I hold the mirror out here and hold it under the laser beam, it redirects the laser. Unfortunately, in this puzzle, I can't quite reach that switch up there because this wall's in the way, so I can't quite get the right angle on it. In order to actually solve this puzzle, I need to use the final type of gateway gun, which is the time travel gateway, which is perhaps the most interesting out of all the four. When I put down the first time travel gateway, the time it takes me to place the second one is quite relevant. Because when I place the second gateway, it's actually going to connect up to the first one at the time that I placed the first gateway. So if I place the second one here, when I look through this gateway, I'm actually looking into the past. So I can see my past self moving around there, jumping up onto that little ledge, and he'll basically do everything exactly as I did, because it's my past self. So he's now about to place that second gateway again, place the gateway gun, and now he's looking through at his past self. I can wander back through here into the past and see now my two past selves doing exactly what they did before. So I was about to put the gateway gun down again. The time bar at the top there indicates whereabouts you are in the current time phase. So the green bit represents the past, the blue bit's the future. So I'm in the blue section at the moment, but as I pass through here, it jumps back into that green section. And then as that moves along, it moved into the blue section. It then moved into the sort of future bit again. So I've now got a gateway to the past again. So I can keep going round, keep going into the past. That bar keeps jumping back. If I do it again, I can see I'm in the green section here. So this is the kind of past section. So at this point, I now have a gateway open to the future. So if I go through this one, that actually jumps ahead, it takes me to the future. If I wait here, the gateway will close, and that's it, the whole cycle ends. My past selves are now gone. But I can use this time travel feature to solve this puzzle. If I put a gateway down, as I had them before, I'll put one there, and then hold my mirror up so that I direct this laser beam across horizontally. Then when I place the second gateway, I'm going to be able to travel back in time, and my past self will direct that laser beam across, which will let me stand here, and I can then direct the laser beam from there up to the switch, which then opens that door up in the top right there. So in order to actually get through the door, I need to go through again. So I need to travel into the past once again, and I'll see my two past selves coordinating to fire the laser beam up towards that switch and open the door, which lets me through. So that's a brief overview of how the different gateways and power-ups work in gateways. Thanks for watching.